This is Deck Masters, the show where we don't just play our decks, we master them. Today we're joined by Crim, Asian Avenger, and Tyler from Play to Win to play some honest, fair, wholesome Magic.
I'm Mia, and I got scared by the mouse outside.
I'm BZ. I get jump scared by horror reels at 12 a.m. We're the Nitpicking Nerds, sponsored by Card Kingdom. If you want to buy some of your favorite singles, if you see a really obscure card that you've never even heard of before, and you go, BZ, you're so cool for playing that, I need to get it. Go to Card Kingdom because they're going to ship it to you, and you can rest assured it will be high quality and there will not be any errors.
You can find any rat card you want outside there. Totentance, Dire Belly Rat, is that a rat? I don't really know. And then any other card you might want too on Card Kingdom. Use our link, tell them we sent you, and buy all the rat cards right there. We're also sponsored by Dragon Shield, best sleeves in the multiverse.
Good sleeves.
If you use the code
NERDS.
At checkout, you can save 5% of your room-related tax dollars on your entire order, which includes every sleeve color in the rainbow in matte and dual matte.
We are also sponsored by Moxfield and Foil Armor, which you'll hear from later. And we want to shout out our patrons on Patreon who are just so patronous with their patronage that it helps keep the lights on. And we really appreciate you. There'll be more stuff coming there soon, so stay tuned.
So let's get into it.
Today we're joined by Crim, aka the Asian Avenger, who's playing an unsleeved Mirko Obsessive Theorist deck. Mirko's all about surveilling, and this deck has a bunch of 0/0 clones that Mirko can reanimate very quickly. Crim's hand is pretty slow, so hopefully he can at least curve a 3-drop into a 4-drop.
Our other guest is Tyler from Play to Win. Tyler is rocking an upgraded Pantlaza precon that looks to flood the board with dinosaurs until his opponents die. His opening hand isn't flush with dinosaurs, but he can ramp into an early Pantlaza and dig with growing rights.
I'm playing Brudiclad Telcor Engineer, one of my oldest decks. I want to generate a bunch of useless small tokens and then morph them all into something huge and scary with Brudiclad on a key turn. This hand gives me turn 3 Sad Robot, but Salvaging Station won't help me unless I draw into something.
I'm playing one of my favorites, Uro, Titan of Nature's Wrath. This deck looks to put out a ton of lands onto the battlefield and win by animating them. This hand has all of my colors and multiple ways to fill my graveyard, which is pretty key to escaping Uro as soon as possible.
Alright, so I am going first this game, so good luck, have fun, and play to win.
Good luck.
Good luck!
Okay.
Cool, so I will draw for turn, and I'm going to start out with a nice calm Temple of Abandon, get a scry one in here, and then I will be passing the turn after I put this card to the bottom.
Sick. All right, I'm going to go ahead and play River of Tears, and I'll go ahead and pass.
I'll draw. I will play Evolving Wilds and crack it for a forest and pass.
All right, my turn. I'll draw. I've got a little tap land. It's called Soporific Springs. And Tyler, it's your turn.
But what if you need it later?
Then I'll regret it. I will regret that.
Draw for turn, I'm going to play a forest. I think I would like to pay 2 for a Talisman of Conviction, and then I'll pass the turn.
Wait, you have ramp? Oh, man.
Just a little.
I'm going one land a turn, baby.
I guess I'll just play the swamp, which will now make it so my River of Tears adds a swamp until end of turn. I pass.
I'll untap and draw. I'm going to play an island for a turn and then tap 2 for a new card, Town Greeter. When it enters, I'm going to mill 4. It's going to be a Pier's Whim. It's going to be Simic Growth Chamber. It's a Waterlogged Grove. And it's going to be Fact or Fiction. I'm going to take Waterlogged Grove. That's all.
All right, let's untap and draw. I'm going to play Training Center, and I also have a Talisman. This one's very creative, and I'll pass.
Ooh,
That's busted.
creative one.
You all have
right,
ramp.
I will untap. I'm going to draw for turn. I'm going to play a Cinderglade, and then I'm going to pay 2 with a green, and I will cast a Dinosaur Egg.
All right, I'll take my turn. Card's like not that great right now, but I'll go ahead and play an island. Then I'm going to play my commander. Mirko, Obsessive Theorist. Flying Vigilant. Whenever I surveil, I put a 1/1 counter on Mirko. And then at the beginning of my end step, you may return target creature card with power less than Mirko's from my graveyard to the battlefield with a finality counter. It has to be less than, not equal to. It has to be less than. So, yeah. Yeah, he's a little guy and he's flying and vigilant. That's it. I pass.
I'll untap and draw. Let's see. I am going to play this Waterlogged Grove that I got from the graveyard last turn, and I will pay 3. It could be Uro. I'm going to pay 1 life, though. I'm going down to 39. And then Uro's going to come out. When he enters the battlefield, I'm going to sack it. Goodbye, Uro. I miss you already. I'm going to gain 3 life. I'm going up to 42. I'm going to draw a card. Ooh, nice card, nice card. And I will put Mosswort Bridge onto the battlefield. And I'll hide away 4.
You know, Crim, I've heard it said that you're not the biggest green fan. I feel like Mia's deck is like the epitome of what is annoying about green.
Yes, 100%. You can't see my face right now, but luckily there's no face cam, so my eye is just twitching freely.
Permanent scowl.
Yep, I'm just upset this whole time. I'm perma upset.
Mia's gonna sit there, have no board, and then like animate all her lands, and we're gonna die.
Yep.
I'm gonna move to combat and I'm gonna punch BZ because don't miss free attacks. 1.
Oh, I'm yapping. I'm yapping in combat. You're not supposed to do that. I will take 1 to 39.
I also want to say for a bit of flavor here, Uro was in fact in the very first episode of Play to Win, that was the deck I played.
He's
sick.
Uro's cool. Uro's super
Uro
cool.
is cool, yeah.
Uro's obnoxious.
I'll pass for turn.
Yes,
All right,
I have feelings about Uro, and having gone through enough standard and modern of Uro, it's like, war flashbacks.
Okay, I just had a sick draw. So I'm going to play Urza's Bauble. I'm going to sack it. Mia, reveal to us a random card in your hand, please.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess I'll roll 1 dice. Wait. I don't know.
Why don't you just pick? Why don't you just pick for us?
I'll toss this dice out and okay, I hit this one last. So Tyler's Provisioner.
Sure. Tireless Provisioner. Got it.
What system was that?
I don't know what system it was.
Why roll?
I also shuffled them too, so I didn't know what any of the cards were.
That was bizarre. All right, I'm going to play Last Step Quarry as my land. Tap 4 for a very pretty sad robot. I'm going to go search my library for a basic. All right, I'm going to get a snow-covered mountain. I am going to pass to Tyler, and wouldn't you know it, I have an effect on your upkeep.
Untap. Upkeep.
I'll draw. That is all.
Alright. I will also draw. I'll draw for turn, and I'm going to play Sungrass Prairie. And then I'm going to go ahead and tap 4 and cast my command. I'm sorry, 5, not 4. This for colorless. And I will cast my commander, Pantlaza the Sun-Favored. It says, whenever Pantlaza the Sun-Favored or another dinosaur enters the battlefield under your control, you may discover X, where X is that creature's toughness. Do this only once each turn. So I will be discovering for 4. I have that trigger on the stack, so unless anyone is doing anything, I do want to note that I also have an Evolve trigger on the stack. I actually think I want to resolve that Evolve trigger first. So I'm going to do that. I will put a 1/1 counter on this dinosaur egg, and then I'll go ahead and resolve this Discover 4 trigger. So I have hit Kinjali's Sunwing.
Nice.
Creatures your opponents control enter the battlefield tapped, and that will be another Evolve trigger on my dinosaur egg over here. So I guess I can attack someone with an egg, and I would never miss such an opportunity. So Mia, since you decided to attack BZ, I will attack you in kind with a 2/5.
I will take 2, going down to 40.
Cool. Pass the turn.
All right. I'll draw. Very cool. I guess I'll play. So right now that makes a blue, my River of Tears. So I'll just go ahead and play Nephalia Drownyard. You have a flyer, right, Tyler?
I do. A 2/3.
And then no one else has any other bodies?
Correct.
I just have a grounder.
Okay. Well, Tyler, since Mia attacked BZ and you attacked Mia, I'm gonna attack Mia.
I don't know how that math works, but okay, I'll go, 39?
Yeah.
Will
Yeah,
Mirko
we don't know how
damage...
that die roll worked either, do we?
Fair. Will Mirko damage
It's a complicated
matter?
flowchart.
See, I only wanted to deal 1 commander damage to you because, I'm a chiller. So we're just gonna do something else though. I'm gonna politely play Starving Revenant, right?
Nice.
Because I could have hit for more, but I didn't. I'm just a nice guy.
That was pretty chill.
I'm gonna Surveil 2.
You tap that creature, or so help me God, I will scream.
Oh yeah, right. You remember. That's your trigger. That's true. That's true.
It's not even a trigger. It's
Just a fact.
I found out. I think you have to remember it from somebody calling me out on it in standard.
Oh god.
So I Surveil 2. I will throw both cards away. Both cards are to the bin. So I believe whenever I Surveil, I put a 1/1 counter. So I get a 1/1, even though I Surveilled 2. And then in my graveyard is Dreams of Laguna, Surveil 1, draw a card, flashback for 4. And then I have Elvish Dreadlord, which has Encore for 5 and double black. Elvish Dreadlord is Death Touch, and when it dies, each non-elf creature gets -3, -3. Okay, that's it.
I'll untap and draw. I'll pay 1, 2, 3, 4 mana for a new card in this deck, Blossom Tortoise. When it enters, I'm going to mill 3. 1, 2, 3. It's going to be Shigeki, Harrow, and Terramorphic Expanse, and we're going to take a land from here and bring it to the battlefield tapped, which is going to be Simic Growth Chamber.
You want to know a fun fact about the turtle?
Sure.
It enters tapped.
It enters tapped.
Yeah.
It must be on the stack, because if it was, it would have entered tapped. I'm going to bounce this forest to my hand, and then I'm going to play forest as land for turn, and then I'll pass for turn.
All right, it's on me. Oh, wow. We are living the dream today. I am also playing Mishra's Bauble. Let's go. I'm sacking
All the
it.
baubles.
I'm looking at my own card.
Wow.
He's bobbling.
Noted. Bobbling. Let's go for Spire of Industry. And guys, I feel like Tyler's taking an early lead here.
Tyler's scary.
What? Unbelievable. Oh, as a human being, yes, I agree.
But as a player, no.
What would we be most scared of?
Pantlaza, maybe? I'm not that worried about my stuff entering tapped. I'm more worried about the fact that everything discovers like 10 billion.
True.
Yeah.
I'm going to follow my heart because this brings me great joy. So instead of removing anything, I'm going to play Salvaging Station. It's a 6-mana artifact. It says tap, return target non-creature artifact that costs 1 or less for my graveyard to play. And then whenever a creature dies, it untaps itself. So every death is a Mishra's Bauble. I'm going to be living my absolute dream today. I'm going to tap it and bring back Mishra's Bauble and then sack it.
What?
And just target myself.
This is so much value, like low-key. Oh my god.
So you're going to draw 2?
It's so fun. I'll pass to Tyler.
All right. Untap.
On your upkeep, I'll get a little divination.
Yeah.
Is that what we call it?
Divination, yeah.
All right, so you got your draw on my upkeep?
Sure did. Wouldn't miss it for the world.
Yeah. I will draw a card for turn.
You know, Tyler, maybe the dinosaurs and Mirko are friends because
I'm feeling like maybe they are. I'm feeling a little spooked over here.
Like, I'm just saying,
and also,
I'm not the one who did divination for free.
yeah.
that's
It was
true.
6
But
mana.
you did
It was
weigh
6 mana.
Divination 50 because you ramped so hard.
I'm about to miss a land drop too, so that's fun. I'm gonna pay 3 and do the closest thing to a land drop I can think of, which is cast Growing Rites of Itlamok.
Crim, it's green, get him.
For sure.
So if that
For
resolves,
sure.
I will reveal none of these are good. Excellent. I will reveal this Earthshaker Dreadmaw and put that in my hand with no hope of casting it as of now. I think that is just going to be a very sad pass from me.
All right. Okay, I'll play Tainted Isle. I do have a swamp. Can I get cards in everybody's hands? real
I have
quick?
5.
7.
I have 6.
7. Okay, I'll get 6 from Tyler. All right. Here's what I'll do. I'm just gonna go ahead and play. I'm gonna play Unshakable Tail. So it'll enter tapped. I'll surveil, and I'll also spend mana because it costs mana. And now I'll surveil 1, which will trigger my Mirko. Ooh, that's the business right there. Hold on. I'll throw away Vizier of Many Faces.
Oh,
That'll make
business
me a
detected.
clue. Yo, we're about to get some clues on how to do business here. And once I figure out where those clues are, I'll get it in a second. In the meantime, I'm going to send a friendly... I'm worried. Okay, I am worried about Uro, right? Untapping with the tortoise and am I biased in this because I feel like I've been traumatized by Uro?
I think you're crazy. I think the only engine I see on the battlefield right now is Beezy's. Is where my head's at.
I gotta force Beezy's hand here, right? I'll send 3.
3 commandy. I go to 36 life.
All right. Now I would like to go ahead and move to my end step, where I will trigger Mirko. Mirko, whenever it can reanimate a creature that has power less than, and Vizier in the graveyard has no power.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna go ahead and have it enter as a copy of any creature on the battlefield. This is where I'm gonna have it copy my Starving Revenant.
I thought you were going to say turtle.
You keep the egg. You keep that egg, buddy.
You could ramp and Demir.
Okay, so I did think about the turtle. That's why I was like, that attacks and mills as well. I'm gonna still copy my Starving Revenant.
Hey, it was worth a shot.
So Surveil 2, move here. What do we want here? What is that? Oh yeah, right. I want both of these cards, but yeah, I'll keep both cards. Or actually, you know what? I'll throw away this one. I lied to you. I'm throwing away Copy Crook, but don't worry, that doesn't matter right now. And since I kept something on top, I will draw and I will lose 3 because it's a copy of Starving Revenant. And then that'll then knock me down to 37. And I pass to you, Mia.
I will untap and draw. I'm going to pay 4, like this. There we go. I'll pay 4 and hit myself for 1. I'll go down to 37. Land's hurdy. And I'll bring out Uro. Uro's going to need 5 cards exiled with him. So I'm going to take a look-see, and it'll be like...
Uro on the stack?
Sure.
I forgot that I milled a creature, so I get another clue.
Uro trigger, when he enters the battlefield, I'm going to go up to 40. I'm going to draw a card. And I'm going to put something cool... I will not put something cool out. Very, very awesome. Move to combat. I'm going to be sending Blossoming Tortoise...
But Uro entered the battlefield taps.
Oh, yes, that is true. Got him. Blossoming Tortoise going at BZ. When it attacks, I'm going to build 3. It's going to be Titania's command, Mystic Sanctuary, and Escape Tunnel. And I'll put...
Can I just say thank you for using the white-bordered Mystic Sanctuary? That's how I know you have great taste, even if it's in the most miserable commander.
It makes it easy to find if you like fetch for an island.
You know, I've never really heard Uro be called the most miserable commander. I've heard that go to Winota, Yuriko, some other ones, Turgrid perhaps, but I'm happy to put it in the compliment folder. I'm going to put Escape Tunnel onto the
Uro
field.
is a turd.
And I'll put Titania's command and Mystic Sanctuary into the graveyard. 3 attributes.
Did you just say Uro's a turd?
You did
A
say
big
that.
turd, yeah.
Yo, so true. So
My
true.
win rate against this deck is like 10% or something. It's terrible. All right, so I'm taking 3.
Yes, you are.
I choose not to block. I'll save it for Uro next turn.
I am going to move to end step, and I have too many cards in hand, so I'm just going to find 7 and then discard the rest. I'm going to be putting Timeless Witness and Mulch into the graveyard.
Untap. Draw. Play Exotic Orchard. I will tap 2 for a little Arcane Signet. Something's got to happen, so I will tap 6 for a Duplicant. I'll put that on the stack. I'm kind of curious what everybody thinks is like the biggest threat. Mirko's pretty annoying. It is a little awkward that I think if Crim just like replays it, he still gets back the clone.
I think the thing that turns Surveil into draw cards might be actually better than Mirko at this point, but I'm not positive.
That's the Unshakable Tail.
Also, BZ, I'm sure you didn't dare put in that Duplicant untapped, but
Oh, it's on the stack.
If you did.
It's on the stack, yeah. I made that very clear.
But BZ, let me ask you something. That turtle, is the truth.
I do know the turtle's the truth, but I just got smacked.
I think that on everyone's board, I'm most worried about Pantlaza from Tyler. I think I'm worried about the draw card thing from Crim, and I think I would be most worried about Turtle for me.
See, that's how much this card isn't a threat, because it doesn't even draw me cards. It just makes me clues and surveils. See?
Might be Dumpy Mirko then.
Dumpy Mirko.
Dumpy Mirko.
Hold on, but that's Baby Boy. That's Baby Boy. Come on. I promise I won't attack you with Mirko. I promise you that whatever goes on in Simic, the 2 green decks are the ones that we should be rallying against, is what I'm saying.
What about this? If for this is this proposal, Crim, you don't attack me next turn, and I kind of want to hit the Sunwing because it's like really annoying. And Tyler gets so much BM value when we inevitably forget about it.
Does it even annoy anyone other than BZ?
It sounds like it annoys BZ.
I think it might just be a me thing.
It's BZ's target, but also it does allow Crim to swing in with Mirko.
I mean, I'm not going to attack you if you leave me alone. You take whatever you want as long as you leave my stuff alone at this point. But I do think that turtle is a very real card.
I think you're biased. I don't know. I walked into this game, I'm like, I'm playing Uro, and you're like, green is the devil. And I'm like, cool.
It is.
So.
All right. I'm going to go with my gut. Tyler, I'm going to hit the Sunwing because it feels like, well, and okay, in order for me to hit the Sunwing, we got to do that.
Okay, so Duplicant is entering tapped, and it has an imprint ability that is targeting Sunwing, correct?
Yes, so I get a nice little power reduction.
I see. I will pay 1 life to generate a white mana with Talisman of Conviction, going down to 39. and I am going to point an ephemerate at Kinjali's Sunwing.
Ooh.
Spicy.
Ooh, that's really good. Let's do it.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Quick question. So ephemerate on the stack, right? Like this is ephemerate that it immediately blinks and comes back, right? It's not a delayed effect.
Yeah, the rebound would be the delayed
Yeah.
effect, but the ephemerate itself is immediate.
Okay. So what I'm hearing here is, so like Tyler, I really do not care if you have a Sunwing, right? I do care if you have like 400 dinosaurs hitting the board.
Well, I mean, this is only Discover 3, and there are very few good dinosaurs that cost 3.
Only discover 3.
Let me okay. I think that is a concern. I'm gonna go ahead. Whoops, I convoke these two, tap those.
Ooh, Crim. Ooh, before you take an action here, since I'm getting ganged up on from two sides here, I'm just gonna overtly threaten you and tell you that I'm going to path to exile your commander if you shut down my play on my turn.
That is fine because I can play my commander again.
Fair enough.
Ooh.
I
get
cannot
punchy.
let you overrun the board though. That's the concern.
Is this called politics?
All
I'm just
right.
gonna
So
casually
I-
threaten you real quick.
Yeah.
We're
I'm
just
gonna
angry.
tap these two down and then use that. I'm gonna pile on.
Ooh.
That's
Yeah.
a very, very fitting name.
But the thing here is, I don't know if I necessarily care about Sunwing, so I'll just let you have that. I could just pick off the commander, because the commander is the one that I care about. So I'm gonna try to kill your commander, and since I'm losing mine, commander for commander.
All right, I'll respond. I'm going to activate Salvaging Station and bring back Mishra's Bauble.
At this point, Tyler's like, I'm pointing that path to exile right over at BZ.
Hey, whoa.
He did take the last action
Yeah, that is-
before your commander
how it
got
works.
So I am good. I am good with the Mishra's Bauble, of course. If everyone else is good with that,
course.
I'm good to resolve the pylon targeting Pantlaza.
Correct.
Okay, so I'll reveal two. Interesting. I'm gonna throw both away.
And then Ephemerate resolves targeting Sunwing?
Yep.
Alright. And then
Have
the
fun.
Duplicant's imprint ability will fizzle. So what is
Yep.
Duplicant's power and toughness without that? Is it a 2/4?
Yeah.
Alright.
Huh.
Am I good to go to my turn then?
I guess before you go to your turn, before we do that, I'll activate Salvaging Station and bring back Urza's Bauble. I'll crack both of them. So Mia, show us another random card in your hand.
How do you want to do this one, BZ?
Shuffle.
Just pick one.
Do it the same way before.
Sure.
Shuffle.
Yeah, do it.
Throw the
Sure.
die.
I want an exact redo of your last
Sure.
method.
All right, my board's a little bit more clogged now, so we'll make it like this. There we go. Woo!
This is the clogged board
This
method.
one. It's going to be
Oh, of
Sylvan
course.
Awakening.
The number has no correlation at all. What is getting shown here, by the way?
It's just whatever it
Love
lands on, Slaying Mantis style.
So Sylvan Awakening is the one that animates all your lands, right?
Yes.
Turns them into 2/2s. Noted.
I have
Noted.
what, 5,
All right.
6?
For now. All right, I think we're good to pass to Tyler's turn, right?
I
Fire
will
off a divination on your upkeep.
Untap? Yeah, you sure do. Again. Jeez. I will, in upkeep, also point this Ephemerate at the Sunwing again. I don't really care about attacking with it, and I would rather Ephemerate be in my graveyard than in exile. And then I'm going to go ahead and draw for turn. Well, I did draw a land, but this is not what we had in mind. So I'll play a Mossboard Bridge that will enter tapped, and I will hide away 4. Alright, so I'm going to put this card under Mossboard Bridge. The rest go on the bottom. You know, I was hoping to hit a land so I could path to exile as promised, and I just cannot afford to do that with only 5 mana, so I'm going to take my 5 mana over here, and I'm going to cast a mediocre dinosaur called Wrathful Raptors. BZ, if I were to attack you with a dinosaur egg, would you consider blocking with a Solemn Simulacrum so that I can remove the 3/2 on Crim's board?
Oh, for the damage trigger?
Yes.
I think I could vibe with that.
Alright. Then I'm going to move to combat and swing this dinosaur egg over at BZ.
I will do as I'm told. I will block with Solemn Simulacrum.
And you have a trigger. You have 2 triggers.
I have
no less.
so many triggers. First, I'm going to untap the Salvaging Station, and then I'm going to draw off the robot.
Seems pretty good. And then I have a Wrathful Raptors trigger, and I will point 2 damage. Yep, you got it right over there.
Right there.
I like that. You
I'm going
already
to go ahead and
know.
respond to my I'll respond to my Salvaging Station untap trigger by getting back Mishra's Bauble, and then I'll untap.
I'm also going to pretend that I evolved this when Wrathful Raptors came onto the battlefield. It should be a hair bigger. All right, that is all I've got.
All right. And you're passing after that, Tyler?
Yep.
This was a really good turn from Tyler. He is a very tight player, and he got to take out my Solemn and the Crim's Unshakable Tail while also not really creating any bad blood. It was like the perfect little political tool that also helped clear out his opponent's board.
Also, I'm just crossing my fingers over here that he's not looking at my board. I really want my Blossoming Taurus to live. That is a very good card.
Just before your turn's over, I'm going to go get back Urza's Bubble, crack both. Mia, we got to see that one more time.
Why are
Can I
you
see
so-
a card in your hand?
I'm sorry, does anyone else have hands? I'm just like curious.
Well, if I chose Crim, he would just like, pick one or roll a die, but I like to see what you got. Whatever your method is just so intriguing to me.
Your method alone.
I barely even care what the card is. I just want to see this one more time.
Yeah, I actually haven't retained any information, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, wrong. Or also wrong.
Oh, that one didn't. Those don't count. What's happening?
Because they didn't land on
hold on.
any card. This card is Spelunking.
Oh, it has to land.
It is both
Oh, so it's
deeply
the one-
upsetting and viscerally satisfying.
Yeah, the dice has to stay on the card for me to show it to you.
This sounds like when you're like 4 years old playing with your brother and you're making up rules.
Well, I don't have a D7 last time I checked, and I can't find a D10 or 20 right now.
Okay, that's all I have before Crim's turn, and then I will divination on Crim's upkeep.
Okay, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 permanents in my graveyard. I'll draw. Okay, I'll play a land. All right, then. Let's go ahead and just... So I'm going to send 8 at... Actually, you gain so much life, Mia. I'm going to send all of it at you.
Okay.
So this is 5, 9, 13.
No blocks on any...
No blocks, but you have a 1/1.
Oh, I do actually. One block on... Because that one flies, right? And the other two don't?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
block on...
just flies.
I don't know, Vizier? Does it... I don't think it matters, right? They're roughly
Yeah,
the same.
they're both the same card.
Block on
Yeah.
Vizier, that'll die. Before damage, I will tap 2, and I'm going to reality shift Mirko.
I'm gonna respond. I'm gonna cast Sinister Sabotage, which will counter, and then I'll surveil.
Do we want Mirko around, or does anyone have any other types of other stuff?
I mean, I'm tapped out, so
I wish I could do something.
Do you want?
I mean, I can't do anything.
Do I get to resolve?
I think so.
With my okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I don't have anything.
So I'll surveil.
Yeah.
I'll go up. I will keep that on top. Then I'll go ahead and spend and then go to damage.
Sure. Tungreer will die.
Okay.
This is fizzled already. I will take, what, 4 and 5?
5.
4 and 6?
This is 10.
Okay. Going down to
Yeah.
30.
and wouldn't you know it, we untap.
6 commander damage.
Yeah, I noted 1 prior, so it's 7 now.
All right, and then I'll go ahead and spend 2 mana, and I'm just gonna cast Search for Azcanta. Don't worry, that terrible handwriting is not for y'all to see. I do have the real one, because turns out MDFCs aren't great
I'm actually going to respond to that.
for sleeveless.
Yeah, with that on the stack. Yeah. I'm going to go
Yeah.
ahead and activate Salvaging Station and get back
Oh
Mishra's
wow!
Ball.
All right, okay. The bobble has hit the board.
Boblin.
I guess that's. I'm gonna go to my end step. Trigger.
I'll just crack the bauble. Look at my own card.
I just love that this is how Blue-Red builds like a Midnight Reaper. It's like when a creature dies, you draw a card in the most complicated way possible. Like
It's truly unnecessarily complicated, but I'm having fun.
no, it's awesome.
I'm gonna have Copy Crook come back. I'm gonna now go ahead and have Copy Crook enter as a copy. Ooh, if I copy Duplicant, get rid of the dinosaur that gives Enrage.
You'd also have a 5/5.
I'd have a 5. Oh yeah, that's true. 5/5s are dope. But it's my only dinosaur, and it'll be tapped. Don't worry.
Of course.
Yeah, I think that dinosaur scares me, the Enrage. So I'll have this enter as a copy of. It'll become Duplicant, which gets its ETB, right? So then I'll exile the Enraged dinosaur.
Yeah, I can't do anything about that. That is exiled.
And then I pass the turn.
I'll untap and draw. I'll pay 3, and I'll play Spelunking. When it enters the battlefield, I'm going to draw a card. And I'll put a land out, and it's going to be an island. And lands will come in untapped. I'm worried about Crim, however, I don't have a board wipe.
Yeah, I mean, blue-green doesn't have too many of those. I mean, Mirko's pretty big. That would be like, getting rid of that would be pretty huge.
You're right, it would. I tried. Do you guys have... Well, I mean, Tyler has Path, revealed, threatened, whatever you...
True.
I have Path Revealed, but I've been interacted with, 6 times so far? So I have no interest in saving you guys from Crim.
Whoa. How have I interacted with you?
That's true.
I don't think I've done anything to you.
No, that's true. I can't argue with that.
I think that's a pretty chill way to think about it. I'm going to move to combat, and I'm going to send Blossoming Tortoise and Uro over at BZ for trying to reveal my hand 10 billion times. Triggers on the stack. I'm going to...
Not only trying, but succeeding.
Yeah, triggers on the stack. I'm going to do Blossoming Tortoise first. I'm going to mill 3. 1 is there is Predation, Consider, and Splendid Reclamation. And I am going to bring back Mystic Sanctuary, and it's going to come in untapped because of Spelunking, and it says when it enters untapped, I'm going to get back an instant or sorcery.
Whoa, that's sick. You don't even need the islands.
And I'm going to get back...
Wait, you don't need the islands?
Well, it says when this enters untapped, you can put target or instant sorcery from your graveyard on top of your library.
Oh,
That's so weird.
That's cool. I
500
didn't know
IQ.
that.
And I'm going to put Reality Shift on the top of my library. And then
That's rude. I wonder what's going to happen.
and I'm going to do an Uro trigger, and I will draw a card, and I will not have an Uro land to put out. But I will gain 3 life, so I'll go up to 33.
I'll take 9. I'll go to 24.
I am going to pass for turn, and hopefully I can help a little bit because Tyler and I each have 1 removal spell revealed.
All right, untap my things. Draw a card.
What's the removal going to be spent on, y'all? Just hey, could I politic here a little bit? I know. It looks bad. It looks
I mean, it's
bad,
free to talk,
but-
Crim. It's free to try.
Words are free. They cost 0 mana. All right.
You don't ask, you don't get.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't use the stack, so...
I definitely missed a bobble trigger, but I'm going to say right now, I definitely deserve it. I deserve to be punished for that. I will play Inventor's Fair, and I am going to try to get some blockers for next turn. You know what? Activate Station. Bring back Bobble. I'll Bobble myself. Noted.
Oh,
And I have 1 Bobble trigger to remember. Guys, this is so taxing for me. All right, 1, 2, 3.
all this value.
I'm going to go for a Thran Spider. When it enters, me and someone else of my choosing each make a Power Stone that is tapped. Thran Spider will enter tapped.
Ooh,
Come on.
pick me. I
Come
don't
on,
even have
pick me.
artifacts, basically. Like, not in my hand, anyway.
Crim has onboard ways to use Power Stones. So,
No,
Tyler,
wait.
I'm going to give you a Power Stone.
All right, awesome.
No, he read the board.
I saw right through you.
He used his eyes.
My mortal enemy reading. No.
Isn't the best. I'll tap 4 mana. Let's go Hangerback Walker X2. Assume no one's going to counter it. It will enter tapped with 2 counters. And I'll move Brudiclad. He's not in play. After that, I'm done. And hopefully everyone just forgets about me.
We can never forget about you, BZ.
This Kinjali Sunwing is killing me. For some reason, no one else seems to be bothered by it, but it's shutting off all my blockers so that I have to take an extra turn to set up. So my defenses have just been pretty much down the whole game up to this point. So all I can really do to try to stem the bleeding is direct people verbally elsewhere.
I love the fact that Crim made sure to keep this in play. When Tyler ephemerated, but Crim chose to kill Pantlaza instead. So Tyler kept this Sunwing, and so BZ keeps getting hurt, but he didn't get the Cascade trigger off of it, and that was a really awesome play.
Oh my God, that was such a good play from Crim. I never would have thought of that, honestly. But I would have thought of Moxville.com because that's the place I go to build these decks. You can check the link in the description. There's no link. There's 4 links in the description. It's all Moxfield because that's where everyone puts their decks because that's the best place to build them. That no matter where you start, Moxfield is where you end.
Moxfield is awesome. You should build your decks there. You could copy any link that you see in the description below, and you could go check it out on Moxfield.com.
Oh, and Tyler, I have the world's quietest Mishra Bubbles trigger. Just don't even worry about it on your upkeep.
I'm down to 32 because of my land again.
I will draw for turn. I genuinely was not lying when I said I have no artifacts in my hand, and I just drew Soul Ring for turn. So that is the perfect use case for a Power Stone.
I think this is the universe
Oh.
giving you back what you're due after you got all your stuff removed.
Maybe, I hope so. I would like to feel that way. I guess I'm just going to go ahead and cast Pantlaza again. I think that's really my best bet. So
Spin
I'm
that
going to
wheel.
do that and cast Pantlaza. There are 2 ETB triggers, 1 Evolve. So I have a Discover 4 trigger with Pantlaza, so I'm going to flip from the top until I hit something with a mana value X, that's 4 or less. Okay, and I've hit, oh god, I don't know how to say this. It's Quint, I
It's
think.
Quint.
It's Quint, yeah. So this is a little 2/3 haste guy. When it enters, I may pay 2, but I don't have 2 to pay, so that's not happening. I'm worried that I need blockers, to be honest. I just don't. Crim, how big is your enormous commander that does incredibly busted stuff?
He is currently a 6'8", or 6'8".
That is both very tall and very girth. I don't approve. I'm just going to pass the turn, I think. At the end of my turn, I'll have Growing Rights flip, and it becomes basically Gaia's Cradle.
All right, I'll go to my turn. So this copy crook is a Wrathful Raptors, and I'll surveil 1. I'm going to throw this away. It's Songs of the Damned, and then that'll trigger Mirko. I'll go ahead and, do I want to keep surveilling? Sounds like it's kind of chill, actually. Then I guess I'll just, I won't flip my Escanta. All right. Oh, baby. There it is. That's, well, I put that in this deck, so I should have expected to draw it.
Did you draw your version of Mishra's Bauble?
Yeah, in a way. You'll see.
He's like living death. That's my version of Mishra's Bauble.
It's cackling.
No. Unfortunately not. Okay. And it sounds like BZ's gonna hurt me no matter what I do. I know, Mia, you've got the reality shift. So, yeah, I'll go to combat. I will send Wrathful Raptors at Tyler. It is your dinosaur, after all, and you have a Gaia's Cradle.
No, it is better than Gaia's Cradle because it can inherently tap for green.
Oh my, you're right. It's Power Crypt Gaia's Cradle.
Guys, we broke it.
I'm going to send Mirko at BZ, and then I'm going to send my 2 4/4s at Mia. My little dino man has Connive 1, so draw. I will now throw away Canoptic's Tomb Sentinel.
And I am just crying forever at this Sunwing. It is brutality. I'm not going to declare any blocks.
No blocks declared on my end.
I will declare the exact same number of blocks as me and BZ.
Okay, so you'll take 5.
I will go to
Mia
34.
will take 8. BZ will take 7.
7?
Commander?
I go to 17, and I'm at 10. Mirko commander damage.
Take
I mean,
8.
I'm at 7, so like
BZ will
we're
take...
all creeping up there. 8, 6, 24.
Now I think what I'm gonna do is... All right, what's the highest mana value on everybody's board?
4.
That's very interesting. My duplicate
Stop
costs
asking
6.
scary questions. 5.
They're scary, and like I have no idea what any of them mean.
It's pretty sinister. It's Sinister Starfish. I tap
Ooh.
to surveil 1.
No, please.
Yep. And then just an honest day's work there.
Crim, honestly, that is your Mishra's Bauble.
Yeah, I actually believe
Kinda.
that it is. It's kind of ridiculous. And then I will spend 4 mana. 4 of them. I'm going to cast Naga Fleshcrafter. You may have it enter as a creature on the battlefield.
Another clone.
Any effects?
Not for me.
Nothing here.
Not me.
All right. And yes, it will be tapped. So I will go ahead and copy my Revenant. So I'll surveil 2. Not that this matters.
Sorry.
And
I think I'm gonna go ahead and path the commander in response, unless Mia or BZ tells me they think that's stupid.
No, I think that's pretty good.
The path in response to the Surveil 2 or the clone?
In response to the Surveil 2, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
I have no qualms about that, obviously.
All right. I'm gonna lose
Yeah?
1 life going to 33, and I will point a path to exile at your commander, Crim.
Mirko's gone. I wish it were swords. At least I'd get some life out of that. But,
You're at 37.
wait, where'd I put all my mana? Where's all my lands? Oh, okay. They're all underneath each other. Sick. All right. So I will grab... I have island. I'll grab another swamp. Let me just get a good shuffle in there. Because when you're playing sleeveless, you don't get a good shuffle in. So, all right. There it is.
Ooh, I heard that.
Yeah, nice and crisp bridge shuffle. Sleeveless. You don't
Scrumptious.
get... I guess I'll surveil. Ooh, that's cool. All right. I'll throw both of these away. Venser and Sunken Palace. Okay, I pass.
Okay, on end step, I'm gonna pay green here. 1 and 1, and I will Entish Restoration. So I'm going to sack a land, search my library for up to 2 basics, put them on the battlefield tap, then shuffle, but because I have Uro, I will find 3. I'll sack this forest, and I'll go find 3 basics. And we'll come in untapped forest. I will get island, and I will get forest, and then I will shuffle. I'm trying, escape tunnel's fine, it'll come in untapped.
How many lands do you have now, Mia?
Like at least 10.
And it only costs 3 to Sylvan Awakening. Right?
You're right, it does.
Yeah. So that would, you'd have 7 or 8 left over. That's like, 14, 16 power.
Yeah.
I don't think I could take anyone out, because you're at 32, you're at 37. I think BZ would be the only one to be worried about right now. I'm just saying.
Do you remember those times BZ would cycle a street wraith at the end of your turn
and I'd go,
or in response?
Casting Mishra's
Yeah.
Bauble.
Yeah, Mishra's Baubles.
all this stuff real annoying.
I just want you to think about that going into your
I'm
turn,
thinking about
that's
it.
all.
I'm also going to play Grapple with the Past to mill 3, and then I'll put a land from graveyard to hand.
Oh my god.
Yavimaya Coast, Kamal's Will, and Forest. I'll bring Terramorphic Expanse out. No, I'll take
That's good to
Yavimaya
hear.
Coast. I guess it doesn't matter if everything's coming untapped. And then I will go to my turn.
Even though this deck isn't sleeved, Crim is showing us the power of this. Having clone after clone and then things to surveil to actually power this out, this was a pretty spicy deck.
Yeah, I love Mirko's synergy with the 0/0s. You can just get him out right away, but Crim was surveilling. He was big. He was doing a bunch of stuff. And fun fact, for those with really high focus, you may not have noticed, Copy Crook should not be copying the Raptors because it copied duplicate and exiled the Raptors. So it should be a duplicate imprinting the Raptors, but we treat it like a Raptors the whole game. So we were having so much fun, we just didn't realize. So you please find a way to forgive us. Like we're going to forgive ourselves from having curled foils with foil armor. It gets rid of that entirely. Put them in a box. Put them in a shoe box. Put them in a big box. It will decurl your foils because they have the technology to match the humidity of a magic card. Not the one that goes, but the one that goes.
Did you see the cards in our video? They are perfect. At least on our side, they're absolutely perfect. There are a lot of foils in there because we like foils, but they're straight because we use foil armor. Foil armor is the best. Pop them in your deck box. You will have perfectly flat cards in no time.
And use the link because it's the easiest way to get there.
Crim, do you have any untapped creatures right now, or are you
Nope.
open for business?
I'm fully dead if you all swing at me.
Sick.
I am gonna just see what the table does because you are about to have a Gaia's Cradle. That's why I'm taking every chance I can get.
Yeah, I hear you. I have 3 cards in hand though, and it's a modified precon, so it's not as scary as it would be in a.
I'm going to pay 7 mana, and I'm going to play Timeless Witness from the graveyard, Eternalized.
Oh, what are we getting back?
Splendid Reclamation. So this is a 4/4. I'll put it like that.
That's pretty sweet.
I'm going to pay into here because I have 10 power of creatures, and I'm going to go Scoot Swarm.
With a splendid
Why not?
reclamation. Oh, super.
I mean, why not?
I guess you'll have a board now for sure.
Yeah, I was worried about that board, but not as much anymore. I will Escape Tunnel.
I mean, at least they're entering tapped, right? Maybe we can throw some punchies at her.
No.
Tapped?
Oh, the
creatures.
are. Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah, your creatures
Okay.
are tapped.
Yeah, this comes in
both
tapped.
the Witness and the Scoot.
you're right. The Witness
the
and the
Witness
Scoot
and
are
the
tapped.
Scoot.
I'm going to go find
All
an
future scoots.
island off of that Escape Tunnel.
The Sunwing may be the best thing to have happened to us.
I thought it was my enemy, but it's my friend now.
This definitely changes the math of tapped versus untapped.
And your island's untapped, right?
Yes, it's untapped.
And you get a scoot.
I do get a Scoot. Scoot. I think I will have to, unfortunately, Tyler, I'm going to have to reality shift because I need a board. I'm going to reality shift Mr. Wingman. You know who he is.
All right, and then that's manifest. Is that right?
Yeah, you'll manifest a 2/2. Untapped, by the way, because I'm so nice.
Fantastic. All right, so I will manifest this 2/2.
I'll move to combat, and I will swing Uro over at... Actually, Blossoming Tortoise also. Over at Crim.
So I'm taking 9.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do... I'll do Blossoming Tortoise first. I'll mill 3. Flooded Grove, Nature's Claim, and Cash Grab. And I'll put the forest onto the battlefield. Untapped. Scoop.
So you only have
Alright.
one untapped forest right now, is that right?
Yes. So I have 1 tap Scoop, and we're starting to get exponential, right? So like there's 2 untapped. Uro trigger. I'm gonna draw a card. I'm gonna put a land out from Uro. I'm gonna go to 4, so it'll be 6. Okay, Crim, 9 at you.
Okay, yeah, I'm down to 28.
All right, and after that, I'm going to pass for turn.
All right, at the end of your turn, I'm going to use Lazotep Quarry, stack my Hangerback Walker to get 2 Thopters. This will, of course, trigger Salvaging Station, which I will use to get back Mishra's Bauble, which I will use to look at the top card of my library. And I get 2 Thopters. So then I will go to my turn, untap, Bauble Step, and then draw for turn. I also gained 1 life from Inventor's Fair. It helps sustain me. All right, so let's start with this. Let's go Salvaging Station, get back Bauble, crack Bauble on myself to see what my top card is.
How's it looking?
Noted. Not great. Not too great. Guys, I just don't know what to do here. I'm gonna just play stuff and I want to play the only spells I can play, and they might be helpful. I'm gonna start with Simulacrum Synthesizer, but I'm gonna go ahead and scry 2 off that. Those aren't removals, so I will just bottom them. Well, here's what I would want. I could play Brudiclad and throw a solid amount of damage at Mia, but I would want to not be attacked at least by Tyler and Crim, by you guys.
For one turn cycle? Is that what we're saying?
Like for your next turn.
Yeah, I will agree to that.
Like you might want to remove some of my stuff. I think that's fair, but I want to get pressure on Mia, and the literal only way I can do that is by making some card strokes.
Yes.
Is that cool?
I like this deal.
All right, I'll tap 6, leaving up my Lazotep Quarry, which can sacrifice things, and play Brudiclad.
In response, I will pay 1 life to make a blue with Yavimai Coast and 1 with Forest.
Remember me!
And I'll play Disdainful Stroke, targeting Brudiclad.
I guess I can at least do this. This duplicate is not going to be the difference between me winning and losing, so Mia, 2. I've contributed.
Incredible.
And I bet now I've almost certainly set myself up for this will be the difference between me winning and losing.
BZ placed the first brick and then walked away from the construction site. It's
Yeah.
A brick fell on my head.
I'm doing my part.
So, all right, I will go to I'll go to the end of my turn and go to Tyler's turn, and I do have a bauble in Tyler's upkeep.
All right, cool. Yes, you do.
So I'm drawing it.
All right. So I have untapped. I will go ahead and draw for turn. I'm gonna pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with 2 red, and I will cast the most feared dinosaur of all, Itali Primal Conqueror.
Oh,
Whoa.
sorry. Yeah. I should have saved my counter for that, but BZ was threatening me directly.
I have an Itali trigger and a Pantlaza trigger, and I can choose to order them how I please. I think I want to end Evolve. I'll resolve the Evolve trigger first, and I want to resolve the Pantlaza trigger next. So I'll discover 7. I have discovered a Ranging Raptors. I will go ahead and cast that. And then we have an Itali trigger, so everyone exiles until they hit a non-land.
You get this Colossal Sky Turtle. He's a 6/5 with flying and word 2.
Oh. Hey, actually, this is kind of good.
I have Shimmer Dragon.
What is Shimmer Dragon?
That says it has hexproof if you have 4 artifacts, and you can tap 2 untapped artifacts like that Power Stone to draw a card.
From my side, you get Dream Eater.
Okay, well this still seems pretty sweet.
This Itali hit 25 mana worth of cards.
Very cool.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
What even is that?
That's awesome. And I had a Rishkar's expertise, so
Oh, God.
Yeah,
pretty
that's
good.
pretty good.
that's pretty good. All right. I'm gonna resolve the easy things to resolve first. So I'm gonna do a Colossal Sky Turtle.
Sure. I'll just tuck him over here, so I know he's not with us anymore.
Awesome, thank you. And BG, what was the dragon called? Shimmer Dragon?
Shimmer Dragon is a 5/6 flyer.
Sure. Sky Turtle is a 6/7, I think, right?
He is a 6/5.
maybe?
He's flying in word 2. Not that anyone ever plays him for his butt.
And then Crim, what was the surveil guy called?
The Dream Eater is a 4/3.
All right, thank you. And they all fly. Cool. So I will make all these creatures, and I think I'm gonna, like I said, resolve Colossal Sky Turtle and Shimmer Dragon first, and then I'll resolve Dream Eater, and it was surveil 4, and then return a creature, non-land permanent. I'm gonna bin 3 cards and leave 1 on top. Weta, Arcane Signet, and Mountain. My life total is still 32. I'll resolve this Rishkar's expertise, so I'll draw cards equal to the greatest tallness among creatures I control, which is 7 on this here Itali. So I'm gonna draw 7.
Let's go board wipe.
Yeah, you think he wants the board wipe right now with the guy's cradle on?
I mean, a little bit I do, because I still can't really do anything about that, but And then I get to cast a spell with mana 5 or less from my hand without paying its mana cost. Oh, I'm sorry. We never resolved the Dream Eater bounce, did we?
No.
Nope.
Yikes. What do we think is the right thing to bounce with that? It's not just like one of the Scoot Swarms, right? I think it's Spelunking.
It could be one of the Scoot Swarms if the game plan is to push through damage. Because Mia is tapped out.
Spelunking does force her to play mana, and it makes the Sylvan Awakening worse.
It does, but it depends. Is this a... Can you hit for hard enough this turn? And
Not
if
really.
not, then you... Okay. Between you and me, you don't think so?
Maybe. You know what? I like that answer. I like wasting a bounce on a single Scoot Swarm, so we're gonna do that. I'm gonna bounce one of the untapped Scoot
Sure.
Swarms.
5.
It's definitely funny.
Yeah, it's definitely very funny. And for the Rishkar's Expertise play, I'm going to put down a Bronzebeak Foragers. When it enters the battlefield, for each opponent, exile up to one target non-land permanent that player controls until this leaves the battlefield.
Ooh.
I will exile another untapped Scoot Swarm.
Dropping like flies.
Yeah,
An
that's
honest
true.
day's work.
I'm going to exile the Search for Azcanta, and I'm going to exile...
Let's go board wipe. My synthesizer,
yeah,
maybe?
yeah, I think it's got to be the synthesizer.
That's
Sure.
very fair.
All right. Well, that was a hell of an Itali. I must say I'm pretty
Yeah.
pleased.
Yeah.
Does your egg evolve again from the Sky Turtle?
Oh, it's at 5. Yeah, you're right. It's a 6. This is
Wow,
the
stonks.
biggest egg.
No.
Just
Nope.
the biggest egg you've ever seen. I guess at this point I'm going to move to combat. Mia, I'm going to come at
Okay.
you with a 6/9, a 2/2, a 4/4, and a 2/3.
Definitely blocking the 6. Crim, what's your board looking like? A bunch of like 4s and stuff? 5/4.
Like a million 4/4s.
3 4s, an 0/3
Oh,
Starfish,
God.
which is very sinister. And then I've got a 6/6 Wrathful Raptors that can connive.
Okay, block the 6, block the 4, down 2 scoots, take 4. Is that correct?
Sounds right to me.
Sounds
Yeah.
good. 19.
All right, that will create 2 untaps on my salvaging station, and they will both be getting back Mishra's Bauble. I will bobble myself 2 more times.
I'm just curious. Crim, am I still the threat?
I'm gonna be very real with you. Everyone is a threat to me except right now. I don't know what Beezy's doing. Beezy's just playing with
BZ
baubles.
likes baubles.
I lost my synthesizer, so that's pretty rough.
I'm gonna be very real. I think you both are. Obviously, the dinosaurs are very ahead, but so are like the thing is, if I don't help lower your health, soon as we pass to you, we could very easily die.
I don't think, like, to be fair, I don't think I have enough to kill both of you. I think that there's a lot to get through on Tyler's board, and also getting 32 on him is very tough for me. Because even if I animate all my lands,
Mia, if you have Walk the Aeons, we're all 1,000%
I do
dead.
not have Walk the Aeons. I know I can't prove that to
Right.
you.
That's the sort of thing that I'd be.
Yeah. I
concerned
know I
about from
cannot
you
prove
right now.
that to you. However, I would have played it if I have already had it. Crim, if I promise to block with my 2 scoots when you swing, will you also try and get some damage in at Tyler?
At Tyler,
I try. I don't know.
Tyler does have this good old.
Yeah, he has a lot. He has a
7.
lot. I'm worried about that.
I also have a second main, and you have not even discussed
Yeah.
the implications of the second main
You're
yet.
right.
So
There-
That's
yeah,
true.
yeah. Like
we may
Tyler's
want to
not
see where
through
second
combat
yeah, that is
yet.
fair. You do have a boss warp bridge with something under it.
I'm gonna play a Clip Top Retreat as my land for turn, and then I'm gonna pay. So let's see. This will tap for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 green. I think
Oh,
it's rather
come
a lot.
on, Cascade.
Oh no.
No,
Whippatali.
I'm afraid not. I wish. You tease. I'm gonna go ahead and spend 5 of this mana and 1 red, and I'm gonna cast Ravenous Tyrannosaurus. Devour 3, and whenever it attacks, it deals damage equal to its power to up to 1 other target creature. Excess damage is dealt to that creature's controller instead. For Devour 3, I'm gonna devour both Itali and the dinosaur egg. Yeah, so the dinosaur egg, when it dies, was at 9 toughness, so I get to discover 9. I'm gonna go ahead and
Just real quick,
do-
you know, I'm gonna just crack this bauble counter up to 4, and we'll shortcut the double Mishra's Bauble.
Thank you, BZ.
Sick, yeah. I
Or we'll
support
just
you.
be in the same position every
I love
turn.
this. All right, good to discover 9. All right, that's a brushland. That's a game trail. Oh, a Farseek. How tremendous! All right,
Bingo.
We'll cast the Farseek.
Okay.
Yeah, nailed it. Just gonna grab the first thing I find.
Hey Mia, am I getting any goodwill from spamming Mishra's Bauble instead of spamming Urza's Bauble, forcing you to do that roll-off every time?
I don't think you've earned much goodwill because I feel like Disdainful Stroke would have been really good against
I thought
Atali.
maybe.
I mean, maybe a little bit.
So what you're saying is in the future,
Okay.
in the future, I need to start Urza's Bobbling you.
Why don't you Urza's Bauble someone else like Tyler?
You know, the odds are in your favor to know my full hand if you
You're
target
right.
me. I have 2 cards.
We might just be doing Mishra's Bauble at this point for pure ease and to reduce the runtime of this video.
I love that.
How long's the video? How long's the video without
red.
BZ doing
Dude, it's probably gonna be
bobbles?
like 30 minutes. It's an hour and a half right now. It's probably 30 minutes without the baubles.
Alright, so having achieved this, I am going to pay 2 mana here and cast a Selesnya Signet.
Ooh.
And then I think I will pay 1 with the Power Stone to cast a Dino DNA. I'm going to pay 1 green and I'm going to cast a Savage Stomp targeting a dinosaur I control. I'll target this Ravenous Tyrannosaurus and I'll put a 1/1 counter on it and then I will have it fight. I think we're going to fight that Blossoming Tortoise finally.
Mishra's Bauble.
Very cool, BZ.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Did you guys
You're
hear
right.
that?
Very cool, very cool. I loved it. For my last act, I think here, I will use one of the remaining green mana here and activate Mosswort Bridge.
Here we go. This is it. This is the board wipe.
Nope. It sounds like a board wipe. It's called From the Rubble, and it costs 6 white, so you would think that's a board wipe, but in fact, it is not. As From the Rubble enters the battlefield, choose a creature type. I will choose Dinosaur. At the beginning of your end step, return target creature card of the chosen type from your graveyard to the battlefield with a finality
Oh
counter
my
on it.
god.
Okay.
More
Hey, you have your
Atali.
own Mirko.
I would like to move to end step. I would like to return
Yeah.
this Atali from my graveyard to the battlefield.
Let's go again.
Wow.
You get
wow.
Dreamscape Artist.
I have a smuggler
You got a
surprise.
resculpt from me.
Curious Altus, a smuggler surprise. Oh boy, that sounds
You
a little
don't.
risque.
You have to have the mana to spree.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
I think
that
this
might
is
be
a
useless.
dead hit for you.
I do not have the mana to spree, that's for sure.
Oh, hell yeah.
So, Resculpt is exile target artifact or creature, right?
Yep, and then they get a 4/4.
BZ, I'm going to exile the thing that you're untapping to do the bobble trick.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god! What? This is the my value. All right, I'll make a 4/4.
So obviously it's a staple. It's a 2-mana 1/1 human spell shaper. Pay 2 and a blue. Discard a card. Sack a land. Search your library for up to 2 basic lands. Put them onto the battlefield. Shuffle my library. This bad boy is Demir Rand.
I'm going to cast it, but I'm just going to write 1/1 on the Affinity token and not worry about the rest. 'Cause I don't think the rest is going to matter for me.
He is more than a 1/1. Okay.
Really? Because all I see is a blank card that says 1/1. And then I can't cast the spree card. I have cast my own 2/5 Vigilance Reach Curious Altasaur. So I think I've done enough. I'll pass the turn.
I agree. All right. I'll untap. I'm gonna surveil.
Sorry, yeah, on your upkeep, I have 5 baubles.
Oh yes, yes. You would want to resolve that here.
All right, done.
So I'm gonna surveil a Conduit Pylons. So there are currently 8 permanents in my graveyard. So I have now hit the Descend 8 clause for all 3 of my Starving Revenants. And so once Descend 8 has happened, whenever you draw a card, if there are 8 or more permanent cards in your graveyard, target opponent loses 1 life and you gain a life. So I'll have that times 3. I'll draw. I'm gonna have Tyler. I think I'm gonna have you lose 3,
That is
and I'm
hateful.
gonna gain 3.
All right, 29.
All right, so I'm at 31. So Mia, you've got your 2 scoots, right? The problem is I have no way of actually. There is a wall of dinosaurs over there.
As you know, I have Sylvan Awakening in my hand, which gives my lands like Vigilance and Indestructible, but I don't know how much damage I would get in through Tyler.
Well, so here's where things get a little funny.
Okay.
Okay. So I technically can help put damage in, and I don't actually have to hit Tyler.
Okay, very cool. You just did, so I
I
do
just
like
have
that.
to draw cards.
Okay,
But I do have to hit people.
okay. How
for
much
all 3
do
of
you
my
have to hit
starting
me for?
revenants. So, BZ, what do you have? I see a bunch of little stick figures.
I've got a 4/4 elemental, a 2/4 spooter with reach, and 2 thopters that fly.
Okay. So, hypothetically, right now, I would need to send just enough. So, like, I would send Wrathful Raptor with Enrage. I'll send that over, I guess, because you have 2 blockers, so I need to clear those 2. So really, you'll take maybe 8 damage.
If you send them all at me, I would just take 4 straight to the face if you only sent like 1. I don't like if you want to try and send it elsewhere also.
Okay, so I can send the Raptor at BZ and these 3 at you. Because, like, the main thing here is I need to make sure you don't flood the board, but I do know that BZ has been sitting there doing nothing but drawing cards, and that means something bad will happen eventually.
I wish it would. I wish it did mean that.
BZ, how many cards have you drawn with Mishra's Bauble and Urza's Bauble?
It's actually too hard to count that.
Okay, there's your
Currently,
answer.
I have genuinely too hard to count, but I can tell you that I have 4, 8. I have 13 cards in my hand.
Will you? What reassurances do I get? And there, I know the trick of I want to attack you on my next turn, but that changes if you take an extra turn. So
I won't. I'm not looking to attack right now. I don't think any attacks are good on me right now, like genuinely. I feel like I need a lot of blockers, especially with whatever the hell Tyler's cooking up over there. And I feel like I don't have enough damage to get through to kill him where I can swing out at you or BZ and take an extra turn and also keep enough blockers back to not get hit by Tyler. Because he also has flyers in the air and I don't really have any.
Okay, so I can help you potentially deal then 9 additional damage, putting Tyler down to 20.
Okay.
Cooking up. What you see is what you get. I'm down to idiot dinosaurs in my hand. The meal has already been served. It is here on the plate.
Yeah, and we are all worried about it. We are all very worried about it.
Yeah, we can't even deal with what's on the board.
Crim, I do not feel secure in attacking to kill anyone right now because I feel like you and / or BZ, I'm not sure about BZ TBH, may be my best allies into defeating Tyler.
I wish it would. I wish it did.
I
mean that.
equally need you both.
My best shot is being alive when the dust settles and maybe taking out whoever's left. I might be either getting second or first. That's what I'm looking at.
You're thinking about getting second or first, really?
Well, I just mean like
Kill him for his hubris.
I'm just gonna then send my Dino at you, BZ, and 3 of my 4/4s at you, Mia.
Okay. I will take 4 to the face and get rid of 2 Scoot Swarms. I will go down to 15.
Well, before damage, I'm gonna trigger Connive on time this time. So I'll draw. Tyler, you'll take 3.
Unbelievable. I go to 26.
I am going to... I did not play a land this turn, right? So
I don't think so.
I think I'll just throw away my Sunken Hollow. All right. Any blocks, BZ? This does have Enrage.
So, Crim, is the implication that if I block it, the enrage goes somewhere else?
If you block with it will deal however much damage is dealt to it. So
Right. So I'm saying like I could throw this 4/4. Yeah, throw this 4/4. It'll get squished, and then you have 4 extra damage to throw around.
right.
I'm cool with that if you are.
Now, my question to you, Mia and BZ, is there somebody that should take the 4 on the board? Like, Dream Eater, it can't be a dinosaur. But then again, anything that dies just comes back at the end of Tyler's turn. So maybe just sending it upstairs is better.
I was thinking it's upstairs or nothing.
Upstairs.
Okay. All right. 4 upstairs to you, Tyler.
I accept, and I will be at 22.
All right. Now, I will pay 2 mana to crack a clue to draw a card.
That starfish looking mad sinister right now.
It did get me the 8th card in my graveyard to trigger my first draw, so... okay, so I'm gonna draw a card from my first clue. Tyler, you'll take 3. Oh, right, I keep forgetting I'm gaining life, too. It does more. So I'm at 37.
I'm at 19.
I'm gonna spend 4, and I'm gonna cast Deep Analysis, and then... Yep, I'm gonna just draw 2. So I'll send 6 at you, Tyler.
Oh,
13.
Okay.
And I'll gain another 6, going up to 43. Then I will go ahead and play an island. I guess I'll flash back Deep Analysis.
Yikes.
And
Oh my god.
I lose 3. I go to 40, but then I'll draw 2. I go up to 46. And then Tyler, you will lose 6.
I will go to 7. My
That's
goodness.
single digits. What the?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay, I pass.
Okay. I'm scared of Crim now.
Yeah.
What? I have a starfish.
Yeah, it's really the starfish that I was like, yeah, you know what? Crim's really scary now. You know, the starfish got him the 8th card, though, so.
It enabled all of it. It's the quiet MVP. Just letting you know, reassurances, you know, maybe they weren't like hard, like, you know, in hard ink or anything like that, but I did not kill you, Mia.
You're right, that is true. That is fair. I also said, I think my deal also was, I don't feel comfortable to attack right now. And I feel like that's still true to some extent.
But can you remove Tyler at 7?
Can I remove Tyler at 7?
You might be able to, because Sylvan Awakening gives haste.
Yeah, I might be able to with Tyler at 7. However, I'm also worried about Crim now. BZ, do you agree with me?
Are we like friends for the first time this game?
I think we're friends for the first time this game, but Crim, it's just one piece that does that, right? Like, what piece is it that dings us?
It's all 3 of these. They're all copies of the same
Oh,
thing.
They're all one.
God damn it.
Listen, I'm open to not attacking people too. If you want to buy yourself a turn to be able to deal with Crim.
I just said all of that so that y'all could help me with this. No, I was baited.
Crim, you're dealing direct damage for drawing cards. That's scarier than combat. I'll tell you that.
DZ, you're the most neutral party in every single thing that has gone on recently. What is the deal that I made with Crim?
Oh, what is the deal that you made? I thought you guys were trying to kill Tyler.
I definitely am trying to kill Tyler.
So, okay, what I thought was happening wasn't Crim essentially threatening you because he had like 18 damage to throw around
Yeah.
that couldn't really be blocked or anything?
I'm worried about Crim, but I am also, yeah.
The implication seemed to be, let's shift our focus to Tyler rather than hurt each other between you two.
And that includes not killing me, shadow realming me.
I am not aiming
All
to
of the
shadow
above.
realm you or kill you. I'm going to count my mana and see what I want to do. I'm going to play a land, and then I'll tap 3 and play Sylvan Awakening. I get 2 scoots. I'm happy to send everything over at Tyler, but I probably would be dead on the backswing at that point, and I don't know if BZ can deal that final point of damage, like, genuinely.
I think if you put Tyler to 1, I can maybe find an artifact. But like, I'm serious when I say that like the most damage I could possibly do to Tyler on my turn is like 1 or 2.
Then that's the chance we gotta take.
Right, but if Tyler goes down to 1 or 2, then maybe I can deal damage to him.
I'm going to try and trust Crim, and I'm going to move to combat, and I'm going to swing, let's see, Timeless Witness and Uro. I think I could send the lands? What, 6, 10, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2, 4, 6? I go like that? You'd have 9, and then you have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe I do kill you then. Maybe I do kill you.
Then you just lose to Crim.
I will not. I won't. I
Crim
made
did
that deal.
promise.
I promised already.
Okay, I'm gonna.
So
I think I'm gonna do another count because I think before I wasn't counting Uro and Timeless Witness in it. I'm going to swing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is 9 in accordance to your blockers. 10, 11, 12, 13. This is 8. Uro trigger. Let's go. Drawing Overflowing Basin comes in untapped. Gain 3 life. And I'll make 4 more scoots.
Yikes. Yeah, it sounds to me like I'm dead. I sure will block to kill everything that I can, though.
That will be Uro and Timeless Witness.
Yeah. Beyond those two, you've still got,
I got 8.
you said 13 total attackers, right? they're all
4,
2/2s?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yes.
Yeah, then I sure am dead.
Okay, sorry that was bad math on my part for a while. GG's, dude. Alright, well,
now does BZ kill us?
does BZ kill us? I don't know, but I am going to pass
that
for
would be
turn.
probably a slightly disingenuous. I should at least be trying to set up. Let's
Oh
see.
yeah, of course.
Okay, at this point, I think I need to kill Tyler. He has the best board, and Crim could have really zapped me with all of that damage. Instead, though, he pitched this kind of alliance at the end where we can work together, zap Tyler, and then figure out where all the chips lie later. I am a woman of my word, so I do end up going with that route.
Yeah, this game has so much politicking, and it was partially like Crim kind of holding you hostage a little and
Yes.
saying, yeah, you'd better kill Tyler. That's what we're doing, right? And there's a lot of like uneasy alliances in this game. I love it. It's very refreshing sometimes to just be able to like banter nonstop for like 5 minutes. Also, you can wish Tyler a happy belated birthday, but it's not today when the video comes out. It was today when we filmed this feel free to still wish him happy birthday, though.
Sorry for killing you on your birthday, Tyler.
So upkeep, I gain a life.
Sorry, Tyler. Happy birthday.
Oh, that's okay.
Wait, was it really your birthday?
Yeah.
We killed him on his birthday?
Still is, as it happens. Yeah.
Why did you kill him?
That's all you needed to say is that you were a birthday boy.
Happy birthday.
You know, that might have worked against Crim. Now that I'm like hearing him, it might work.
I don't know if it's actually Tyler's birthday. I'm not here to tell you it's not.
When I did message Tyler about this game, he did say, "Sweet, it's my birthday." So like, unless he's been playing the long game on me, it might be his birthday.
I have not been playing.
Works every time.
How did we lose, regardless of Tyler being here or not? I feel like we lost.
So, question.
Yes.
Before I draw a card, do we get back whatever that Oblivion Ring thing was exiling that Tyler had?
Oh, yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
until it leaves the battlefield. So search for Escanta and your weird artifact thing are back.
All right, so weird artifact thing will come back before I draw, so I'll scry 2. I'm going to go ahead and bottom those.
Ooh, we might die.
I mean, that's at least a good thing for me to have. And I'll draw for turn.
Because Brudiclad is what, 8 mana?
Yeah. Yeah, he
It
is.
is 8, but there's no universe where I can break through those scoots.
The ones.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, if I make a bunch of constructs, they get jumped. Let's do the easy thing first. Tap 1 for Soul Ring.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's a good card.
Yeah. So, Crim, how many cards do you have in hand? Man, so he's going to start draining us. So, is it fair to say...
No. It's only when I draw, not when I surveil.
Right. I know. You can at least have one. So, is it fair to say that after my turn, it's everyone for himself?
Crim has an alliance against me.
I won't... I'm not going to do anything but try to wall up. That's all I'm going to do if it goes to me.
But Crim has free reign on you.
So, the first person to try to end this game is going to be Mia. Is that right?
In theory, yeah.
Potentially.
I don't know what you're gonna do. And
yes, actually, yes.
Yeah.
How many cards do you have in hand right now?
I have 5. And just so you know, BZ, you could try to end the game soon. But last time I checked, Crim said he would only attack not me.
If I attacked at all, right, it would be not. But
Do you still have Splendid Wreck in your hand? You do.
Yes.
yep.
Yes, you do. How many lands are in your graveyard?
4. Nothing has changed.
4. Okay, nothing has changed. I think you did like 8 different algebra equations last turn,
Sorry.
and I wasn't paying attention to any of it.
Because Brudiclad is what, 8 mana?
Well, Crim,
Yeah,
if
he
you're
is.
not going to go super punchy next turn, I can also wall up, if that seems fair.
Sounds good to me. Yeah.
Maybe we'll make that happen.
But also, if you can kill us both, I don't care. Like, if you can kill us both, please.
I will tap 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to cast a Thran Dynamo, but I'm also going to cast a second spell before Thran Dynamo resolves. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah, I'll say that I spent 1 on the Dynamo and then the rest. I'm going to try to see double. I want to copy my Thran Dynamo,
Nah.
and I want to copy a creature in play. I'll just take a Scoot Swarm. That's kind of funny. This is my Scoot. So then I have a copy of Thran Dynamo, which will trigger the Simulacrum Synthesizer to give me a construct. I will also get a second one of those when the real Thran Dynamo comes in. I trust Crim, I just don't trust Mia not to immediately KO us in some spectacular fashion.
Crim's at 46. I think even if my lands became 2/2s right now, I still
You
couldn't
still have
kill
Splendid Wreck in
Crim,
your hand, you do.
to be fair.
You know, I'm not gonna lie, I'm way more worried about myself at this juncture.
Okay.
No offense to Crim. He's a cool dude. But I am trying to not die myself.
Not dying is high on the priority list right now.
Yeah, not dying is way up there. Well, I get to do this. I'll float 3 mana. I'm going to play Conjurer's Bauble. You thought it was over? You thought I was done with
No,
baubles?
we wish it was over. There's the difference.
I'm going to crack Conjurer's Bauble.
Tell me you have Fallout ones.
No, I don't have the bobbleheads. I just have baubles. I'm going to just draw, and I'm not putting a card back with it. This is way too cool not to do. So 3, 4, 5, 6. Staff and in, baby. That gets me a third construct. Let's tap 3. I will play World Walker Helm. That will give me a construct and a map token.
So
Okay.
4 constructs currently.
Yes, 4 constructs and a messy board. And a Scoot Swarm as well, which reminds me that I can play a land. So I want to do that. Let's have it be, we'll go Silver Bluff Bridge, which will give me a second Scoot.
All right.
So that gives me, actually, yeah, is this one more artifact? Is that 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 9. I have 10 blockers for anyone who cares about that. And If you come after me, you're going to have to answer this to Stefan in. So my turn is super over. I have to go to discard. I'll discard a Sunken Palace, and that's it.
All right. I'll untap. I'm going to surveil from Search for Azcanta. This card is so... I forgot I put this in there. Okay. I'm going to throw away Archfiend of the Sorrows. When it enters the battlefield, creatures your opponents control get -2/-2.
Okay.
Interesting.
Well, don't worry, because I know what you're all thinking, but like it's in the bin. It's in the bin. But that makes it worse because it does have Unearth. But I'm gonna just go ahead and play Underground River, and I'm kind of tired of all your scoots, like yours too, BZ. So I'm kind of wondering, like, is there?
I am on the board with Scoots.
Like, I get real sick of all these.
I hate these green players.
Yeah, these darn green players. I did draw a card though.
Yes,
So
you ping.
now that I've drawn, I'm going to ping BZ for 2 and Mia for 1.
17.
Okay, I'll go to 21.
I'm at 49.
Yeah, that's scary.
Okay, so now,
Archfiend.
see, so I have a few questions here, right? I could Archfiend, but then that just removes Mia's blockers, right? And then that means you're ripe to just go and take over and win the game. And like you'll come out of incubation, out of your training arc, ready to win. So
Out of my bauble arc.
yeah, on your bobble arc, I could play Canoptic Tomb Sentinel to now unearth, exile your at least the synthesizer, so you stop pooping out giant Karnstrucks.
Okay. But then wouldn't you feel silly if you died to Scoots Swarm?
I'm gonna feel silly no matter where I go in this situation because I am
It's just that kind of game, I think. Follow your heart.
like it is peak silly hours right now, and I got nothing to do about it. If BZ, it goes to your turn, you untap, you play Brudiclad, we're dead.
Yes.
Whatever's going to happen from there, we're dead.
I would say more likely you than Mia, but I have a lot of power. If Mia untaps, she's presumably going to make like literally hundreds of Scoot Swarms. So I can't get through that.
I'm gonna just continue to wall up.
Okay. Very cool,
God.
Crim.
After all of that, I'm gonna just play my commander, right? We know and love him. There it is. I'm not removing your synthesizer, right, BZ? But I'm also not gonna board wipe you, Mia.
Okay, very cool.
Not doing anything. I'm just gonna do the option C, and that's to chill.
Okay.
And then I play my commander, Mamander, and then I'm gonna go ahead and tap my starfish. That's right, baby. We're getting sinister. Surveil 1. We're surveilling. We're so back, actually. I'm gonna throw away this creature, which will now give me a 1/1 counter. Where is my 1/1 counter? Okay, there it is. Actually, I'll use the white one. I do need to attack. So you can block however you want, Mia. I just need to attack with my raptor. That's all I care about.
Here, can I make you a deal?
Yeah.
Oh my God. How long
Sorry.
you guys got for this?
If I block with 2 scoots, will you aim the 2 scoots at BZ Stofters?
What? No.
Sure. Okay.
What?
I will block with 2 scoots.
I have effects. I'm pinging one of those Scoots. I'm pinging one of those Scoots with staff on them before damage.
3.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, that sucks.
So you are just blocking with. Well, before any of that, let me do my my connive here. I'll draw. Okay, I have to discard something, huh? I'm gonna discard Corsi Revenant. So dinosaur grows. I get to send 1 damage somewhere.
First, you drew a card, so you have 3 ones to throw.
Oh,
around.
yeah. I'll
Okay,
do
very
a
cool.
2-1 split the other way now. So 2 at Mia, 1 at BZ.
Okay, 19.
16.
And I go up to 52.
That's too
And
much.
then,
That is a lot.
But I'm just chilling. No. Okay, and then now damage.
Okay, so 1 dies.
Yep. And I'm just going to send... I don't want to make anybody mad, so I'm just going to ping 1 Thopter.
I think you've made everyone mad.
I chose option C where I didn't king make anybody. So
I wanted that Archfiend.
I'm sure you did.
Nobody got what they wanted.
But check this out, okay? Instead, I'm going to suspend Watcher of Hours.
What is that?
Oh my God.
So it's, yeah, of course, this is another staple in Commander. It's whenever you remove a time counter from Watcher of Hours while it's exiled, surveil 1. And it's got suspend 6. So, baby, this guy's going to be, if I'm alive, I will gladly suspend.
In 6 turns?
Yeah, we'll see if I fully get to... If this card is live, we have done something wrong.
Yeah.
And then, from there, now I would like to show you the secret tech of my whole deck. Actually, I need to leave this in case for interaction. I pass. I gotta pass.
Oh my God.
Oh, man.
Wait, hold on. Actually, that's a lie.
My secret move.
That's that's my secret move. I'm gonna... No, hold on. I have one thing I need to do.
No one can be mad at me.
No one can. Check this out, all right? This is where it's gonna get juicy.
I'm listening.
All right. I realized this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just go ahead and cast Discovery. Surveil 2, draw a card. Boom. Surveil 2. Yo, that's sick. I forgot I put her in here. All right. I'm gonna throw away Y'shtola Rule and Island. And now I'll draw. Now I'll do a 2-1 split. So Mia 2 and then BZ 1.
Whoa, I just took 2. Shouldn't BZ take 2 this time?
Oh yeah, you're right. BZ other direction. Sorry.
Thank you.
Take 2 and then Mia, you take 1.
18.
You divvy it up however you want. I gain 3.
Decide amongst yourselves.
Yeah, sit and decide amongst yourselves. All right. Now I go to end step.
Crim, you are a menace. Absolute
I'm just
menace.
chilling. I'm a serial chiller, dude. Yeah. Then I'm gonna play a baby boy himself. I'm worried about flying, but I'm gonna just return Venser. With Venser's ability, check this out. This is gonna be super cool. I'm gonna just bounce your synthesizer, and you get to play it again next turn. That's it.
All right.
I pass.
Okay. Untap. And draw.
You have like 30 lands.
Yeah, I do have like 30 lands. I'll draw for turn.
You have a total of 6 scoots, is that correct?
Yes, correct. I'm gonna play Uro again. I'm going to get rid of Disdainful Stroke, grapple with the past, consider, mulch, and I don't know, Nature's Claim. We'll put those in the graveyard, and he'll stay around. I'll draw this, and I will gain 3 life. I'll go to 21. I'm gonna pay 3 for Tireless Provisioner. 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 for Rishkar's Expertise.
And you got a 6/6?
I'm gonna draw 6, yeah. 1, 2,
Seems good.
3, 4, 5, 6. So much more information. This changes a little bit of the math.
But the math doesn't involve me, right? Because we're cool. I did nothing. I just did nothing.
You are right. I don't think it does involve you too much. What do I cast? Probably Tatiova.
Okay. That seems strong.
That is, in fact, a good magic card. But, not my problem.
I'll play Gildas Commons and get a forest back to my hand and go 6 more. Is that 12? I will draw a card and gain a life. I'll go to 22. I'll pay 2. I'll hit myself for 1. I'll go to 21. I will play Malevolent Rumble. I'll reveal the top 4. Lonely Sandbar, Wood Elves, Frantic Search, and Circle the Land Druid. I'll get back Circle the Land Druid, sure. And I'll make a small guy, but I don't think he'll be sticking around for too long. I'm going to throw the small guy away. 3, 4. I'm gonna Splendid Wreck.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get back
Nothing here.
Terramorphic Expanse. I'll get back Lonely Sandbar. I'll get Flooded Grove. I'll get Escape Tunnel, and I'll get Forest.
Well, you have 12 scoots and you got 5 lands.
6 lands.
6 lands, so 12 times 6, you get 72 scoots. Is that right?
Yeah.
Which brings you to
Hey.
86 scoots? 84 scoots?
Yeah. It's like
On the brighter side, right, BZ? At least there's no Ashaya out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Crim, if you don't Archfiend next turn, I swear to God.
Well, I don't know. You get what this is, right? Like, you get that this is a lot. Also, 5 lands came in. I'm gonna draw
You
5.
have the ground is yours.
And
you own the ground. Yes.
I'll gain 5 26. Look, Crim can wipe me.
But
Crim, we're gonna need you to take action, buddy.
Well, you see, I figured I'd just let you all deal with stuff. Well, I just swung with my silly raptor.
I don't know, BZ. You got a staffing in. Those scoots don't stand a chance.
Yeah, I'm chopping them down, baby, one at a time.
If you have infinite untaps, instead of killing us, you could just kill all of them. The little scoots.
If this game goes on long enough, I might be able to make a bunch of tokens that are copies of Stefan, it's fun.
So true. Well, I promise you this. I am everyone's friend.
Thank you, Crim. Not very...
There's a lesson here somewhere about being everyone's friend makes you no one's friend. And we'll suss that out in post.
Maybe the only person that is not my friend is the editor who has to keep track of that.
Oh, sorry. A bunch of lands came in. I should be making I've had 6 lands come in. I'm gonna make 3. I'll make food. I'll make 4 foods and 2 treasures.
Do I regret my actions? This was gonna happen anyway. So, the way I see it.
I don't think so. I think this is pretty cool.
Your unbiased opinion? This is pretty chill, yeah.
I think this rocks. Just saying.
Yeah, this is so chill.
I think this is one of the coolest things you could do. I'll pay 3. I'll play loot so I can get an extra land this turn, because we're hurting for those.
I love loot. That's big boy.
I don't know.
It's arbitrary how many scoots you have at this point.
300?
If someone plays Massacre Worm, you lose. All right, let's just put it that way.
Yeah, that's how it was gonna work last time, though. Oh no, Crim, please. Please, Crim.
I don't have it. I don't have it.
Okay. Oh wait, and I should draw a card and gain a life. I think after that, I might. Should I pass? Is the answer pass?
Wall up, baby. Wall up. With the rest of us.
The answer might be pass. I think I'm gonna pass.
You have at least put lethal in play, right?
Yeah.
We have to respect that you have.
I'm gonna
have
pass
lethal now.
and discard.
Upkeep. I'm gaining a life. 15. I'm also drawing an additional card because of Stefan in. Let's rock and roll with tapping 3 mana. All right, I'll place the Molochrome Synthesizer again. Scry 2.
We've seen it. We love it.
You know it, you love it. These are not answers to anything, so put them on the bottom, I suppose. Let's go Fountain Port as land for turn. That will give me 2 scoots. This is basically free, so I will tap 2 and use World Walker Helm to make a token that's a copy of Thran Dynamo. That's going to give me 1 map token, 1 Thran Dynamo, and it will also give me a Construct, which will give me a map token. I think we're at the point where I need to just see what I have in my deck. I will tap 1 and a Thran Dynamo, sacrifice Inventor's
I don't
Fair.
know.
Well, I'm going to go tutor. I'm going to tutor for an artifact. Something has to happen.
You see, BZ, the moral of this story is that we should always have a boom pile.
That really is the moral of the
That's
story.
really the lesson here.
That is what I will be taking away, yes. Wish Blasphemous Act was an artifact, but I've just described boom pile.
Only.
Would you say then?
I'll be getting Thought Monitor.
The thing that just draws you 2 cards?
It sure does. I'm going to tap a blue. Thought Monitor. I'm going to draw 2 cards, get a Construct, get a map token. Hope to God these cards have effects. Now that's, you know what? That's an interesting one to draw. Mia, what are we looking at for untapped mana?
Effectively 6.
Effectively 6. For the fans at home, I am trying to do something here. I'm putting Blasphemous Act on the stack.
Okay, first I'm gonna crack Terramorphic. Sorry, BZ. I'm thinking about. I'm weighing my options right now. Here's a forest. I'm trying to see whether. Okay, I still have basics in here. I was kind of worried I didn't have basics in here. So I'm gonna. I don't know. 600.
You get an arbitrary amount of scoots.
Yeah, arbitrary amount of scoots. Gain a life. Draw a card. 28. Draw a card. Okay. I'll do it again for Escape Tunnel. X amount of scoots more. 29. Also draw a card. Let me thin out this deck a little. I don't actually even know if I have... Okay, I looked through my deck. It's pretty small right now. I'm gonna make 2 treasures also. And, whoops. My deck's like this right now, so I'm gonna see if I can do something about that Blast Act.
Please. Please no. Please no.
I'm going to pay 5, and I'm going to play Return of the Wild Speaker to draw 6, because I have a row out.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. I am 1 mana short of being able to counter that. Very cool.
I see.
Yeah, because that was 1, 2, 3,
All right.
4, 5, and that was
All right,
two.
then.
Yep, now we can do it.
All right.
So we've got a
this is
trigger on the
gone.
Raptors.
This is gone. This is gone. Exiled. All right. So now I'm going to just take my raptor that you've done 13 damage to, and I'm going to send it upstairs at you,
I think
BZ.
I deserve it. We are at a measly 2. All right. These card structs are, I believe, 2020s, so they will survive. And I'm curious, Crim, we know you're tapped out. Mia, are you also tapped out? You got some treasures or something over there?
I have 3 mana.
3 mana. I mean, we can't do anything else except go for it. So let's say up 6 here, and then an additional. My remaining mana is actually pretty awkward.
Wait, how many constructs do you have?
6,
I
I
have
think?
6.
You have 6 of them? Okay.
6 at the moment. Let's pay a life, I guess. Go to 1. What's the difference, right? Down to 1.
Bolt
Putting
him, bolt
Brudiclad
him.
on the stack. Boop.
He's gonna kill himself with Staff of Mind.
I have the option. Is
Wait.
Brudiclad good?
What if you don't kill me? And you just kill Mia so that I get second place?
Oh, you think I should wall up right now?
Yeah, I think you should wall
I think
up.
it's time to wall up.
Oh, tag me back in, coach.
Let me know if this Brudiclad resolves.
I got nothing. So if you're
right.
looking for me to respond, I'm tapped out.
I have nothing.
All right, Brudiclad will give me, from the synthesizer, a construct and a map token. And I'm going to try to go to combat.
Can we kill it in combat, Crim?
I think that's more of a you question. I think Crim's tapped out.
That's a you, yeah.
Well, I don't know. He had like pylon and stuff. I can't kill anything.
I would need to have open mana to draw a card and my stuff.
All right, so we got a mirror token comes in, and then I will convert all of these into constructs. So I will have 7 additional untapped constructs, and then 2 tapped constructs because they still remember that the other thing, the Dynamos, were tapped. That afterwards will give me a map, or is it instead? Instead, so I'll go up an extra construct. Okay, and then I will evenly distribute these constructs between the 2 of you.
I think we died.
Yeah, I can only flash in one thing right now, so I die from that.
It is a fair bit.
Yeah, I can't do anything.
Well, dang. GG's, team.
Dang.
GG's. That was a dirty one.
GG's to Tyler and Crim, and congrats to BZ on winning the game.
This is my first game that I've won on the channel. Super happy that Mishra's Bauble got me there. And honestly, I think I got a little lucky drawing into Plasma Sack because I didn't have a lot of ways to actually close out the game there. But if you want to see me close out more games, maybe check out this episode of Deckmasters right here.